Well, this is the deep dive into where it all takes place, work order management. And I'm currently in a work order, and there's a lot to explain here, so bear with me. I am going to start with once we win the business, we're back into the CRM side. So once we win the business, again, I have a gatekeeper that hits this activate customer button. And then at that point, these are drop downs, and she will fill those drop downs in. Again, you can put whatever you'd like in these drop downs. But for us, like a job type, it'd be a fireplace install, what type. And you'll see now when I close this out, I've got a work order already up and looking at. And you'll see here's job type, there's service, there's product. And symptom for us, sometimes we do natural or LP gas. But that's how you activate a customer. It's that quick. One button. And you'll see in this case, there's one fireplace in the house, so there's only one that needs activating. And again, I have a gatekeeper that does this. Once now you're inside of the work order, again, a lot of things happening here. All this customer info came across inside. All this came from here. It all came from the CRM. Now the scheduler, you can give it how many hours you want, request date, schedule date, and you can assign it. Now what we do is we do site visits on everything. So she has assigned this to me so that if I ever had to come up and look how many I have assigned to me, this comes up that I need to go to this house and do a site visit. In the same breath, you can assign additional techs right here. And if I hit that additional tech, she has not put it on the calendar yet with a crew. So you can actually establish a previewer and a crew at the exact same time when you're trying to get something on a calendar. And what I'm going to show you next is I'm going to go into jobs. It shows all of our jobs. And I'm going to go to this technician, put my name on it. And these are all the site visits that I need to do. And then if I'm wanting to do a quick look, I can see over here, we've talked about this before, it's yellow. So it's not here yet. Now here's green. This job's here. And those are the products. So when you get into it, the work order itself, she can assign it right away. And she can get it on the calendar right away as well. You can also add items to a work order if need be. A miscellaneous charge is anything non-inventory related. And then you can do inventory, and we haven't even discussed kits. Kits is a way for you to put together a quick estimate. And I can add inventory item. Type in true. Again, the search figure is good. And so I just scroll down. There's a true here. I pick up that unit. I now have the ability to do a discount, how many's available on hold, things of that nature. If you keep up with it, I hit add to order. And then at that point, this lead, I go into a kit. And what we've done with kits is we've decided we're going to do venting kits. And so when I do, say, a kit out the back, it gives me an ability to put a discount, and then I can check and choose which one of these I want. In this case, out the back, we're just going to use them all, and we're going to hit add to order. So now all those parts and pieces from our kit, again, you can see that it's a kit there, KT. And now if I want to print, I go summary mode, and you're going to see how we labeled that kit. The above fireplace uses DVP pipe necessary to components to complete the installation. But if I went and also tried to print it in a detail fashion, it's going to show all the parts and pieces that are in that kit. And then that gets back to work order management. You can see that all those came across in a kit format. But these are all the parts and pieces that we want our crew to take. So speaking of crews, let's go through, and our crews still like to see paper. So you'll see here all the parts and pieces. So we did a document for them to use. They can pull material. There it is, description, and then it gives on here who turned the order in. This note section down here allows you to just separate notes. It says must vent 2 foot 90 before the wall. So this is what my crews see and they carry. A lot of good information here. Product is an area that allows us to keep track of serial numbers and equipment. Acknowledge is an area that if you made a mistake, you can unacknowledge or acknowledge a ticket. These are buttons that are normally done through the field, but it does allow you to change them. Notes is where you would eventually see a bunch of pictures after the crew went out on a job site. You can do a new job from here that allows us, say they decided to add a fan and they wanted a separate work order so you wouldn't forget. You could actually do that there. That's scheduling to get it on the calendar. A quick complete puts it into history, and so does complete, delete, cancel, exit note, and save and stay here. Then you come down to some more notes. It does have money detail, keeps all your money in tracked. You can get a signature from a tablet or phone. And then it allows you to see here this purchase order was created already on 11/8. And it's that quick to get it. If there's any work orders that match this lineup, it will show you that. And then all your parts and pieces. So work order management has a lot. This is your text. This is the blue button. This is the non-completion completion code that would be tapped into the field. This is if you want to email any part or piece. This is a trigger that shows who's touched this work order so far, and it's only been one person. It does give you a dialogue that would allow to see who's in and out of this work order multiple times. If I go down to if I want to look at another work order for you, this is a clean and service work order. Most of this information was hand typed from a phone call. And then it just has notes in here that you can follow. There is a button on here that allows you to change this purchase order into green so that scheduling knows to move forward. And it says here it doesn't look like any product's going to need to be ordered. And you can click the button and say that this job is ready to go. Other parts of work order management is when the guys are in the field, they only see their work. If you set it up that way, your admin can see multiple things at one time. It does have great record keeping. When it was received, last up, and assigned, who did it. It's a very good feature.